Alright, good day. This is the African Crypto Warlord show, and today we'll be looking into XRP USDT. And what we'll be monitoring is a volatility analysis. So let's get into it. I hope you guys had a good weekend. That's what I did. I was trying to catch some of these shorts coming through. Had the short, didn't have the patience, so didn't get the profits. Maybe just paid for trading fees, really. Okay, so what do we see here? We have a mean reversion play on the RO outlier event, but we're nowhere near a marker. Alright, even if we put on an ultimate power mean, let's see. So what we can generally sum up here is if you have a 21-day close below the ultimate power mean over here, you can look for continuation. Thing is, DLP's had its initial outlier event over here, so it's going to take quite a lot of steam in order to break through this JMA. So that's a 21-day analysis. So 21-day, I'm going to say, looks pretty much sideways, as we have a hidden bull div in negative returns over here to catch that, but it can catch it for quite a while on the way down. Okay, so 14-day analysis. Let's go contraction. So this is still 75% bears. So we'll just tick that off. So we'll go, that's sideways now. That's correct. That's still the same. So our 7-day says contraction, still 100% bear. And then our 5-day says with a mean reversion, DLP still in its positive trend. That's why there's a lot of this buying up action. Okay, 5-day. Today, not yesterday. We also have distribution cones, so we'll be looking into these levels. This is a 24-hour cone. So we have a weighting and an expansion in volatility. This can get quite messy, but the general idea being is if this expands and those PCs are still up here, you'll see a pump come through the book. Right, those have seller buyer exhaustion pretty much, red. Has come off, so there might be levels to pick up. I will say this, when we start putting up on the distribution cone, you'll see that we have a very, very long way down if we fail this highly immediate level. So then we have a 3-day, and then our 3-day is going to tell us we're looking for mean reversion play. There is some divs on the returns, blue flash down here, so sketchy with a bull div. Alright, I saw them push a 15-minute hidden bull div all the way down last night. Wasn't fun. Contraction, that's still negative drift. 2-day. And then we'll pop on to a 24-hour distribution cone. Losing its trend to the upside, returns out to the downside, hasn't had its one standard deviation move, so it could look for a little bit of follow through, expansion, and it looks like the 2-day says down with a trend. No red flashes in this region, so it could be sideways because the data hasn't been overextended yet. That's fine. Contraction, moving into positive correlation. So when this one ticks through on the 24-hour, you're going to see a lot of continuation through. What's the catch? Is you have contraction, also positively correlated. Okay, contraction and positive correlation means down. And then this one is expanding with this one, also negative, so that means down. But if it stays red and this crosses through the mean, it will go sideways until this column goes red again. This is an opposite of what's happening here. Is expanding down, is contracting positively correlated. So you got to watch for this play on the 24-hour. It can get choppy. Let's go put up our 24-hour distribution cone. This is our distribution cone for the 24-hour. What do we see here? We see that the mean reversion is at 37.52. We've had this target out for a long time. And what we have been trying to observe is a close above, 2 candle closes above reverse wave Laplace distribution level over here. You could look for 52 cents. But the fact that we came up and we skirted on top of it and we've fallen through, we've got to look for data that's actually going to keep it below this Laplace distribution when a big wick comes through, like a big buy order. But furthermore, we've got to see if there's going to be continuation. So then we'll go put up our VRE levels on our low term time frames, a reverse wave trend scalped through. There's a mean down here at 4437, so I mustn't forget that. I've even written it down here twice, 4437. Okay, because now when we do like this time frame, when we go on to the 6 hour, let's do the 6 hour, which is here, we can see that we're resting right on a reverse wave trend and the Laplace distribution level. We've come from the mean on the 6 hours, and here's the catch. See this candle, we're not on the low term time frames, but as it lifts up, if it closes in here, there's a little bit of pocket for bullish divs and stuff to form, right? And now we might not be able to see that on the lower term time frames, but the little golden pocket of follow through is 4550 to 4541. So if it closes in here, let's see what happens to returns. Okay, so returns are DLPing to the downside, expansion to the downside. Next best thing will be contraction phase, right? So it's had its big follow through. Obviously we've got another 2 hours for this to follow through, but as you can see, it's getting picked up here. So this move has been played through. All right, so then we're going to go look at, that's the 21 day, we can close, and we can go look at the 3 hour. Just want to go back to this. So that's contraction, that plays through to the 3 hour. What's this? Returns looking like they've got some divs on them, lower lows. No, that's normal. No, that's a hidden bull div. Alright, mean reversion play, expansion. Here's your catch. Because these PCs are already been up here for so long, they do want to mean revert back down. It's hard to keep a PC up here. So they do want to mean revert back down. And then the next best phase will be expansion. So we might get a pump candle on the 3 hour, which will back this little cross. DLP, it's hard to keep DLP above its mean reversion play. So look for maybe an opportunity to scalp. Now that we get onto these time frames, let's go put on some good levels. And then we also have a 15-minute distribution cone. As you can see, that's the pocket pretty much that we were deciphering on. Okay, so we have expansion initial to the upside, and it sort of just cancelled itself. That's why it's making this little candle at the moment. Expansion, expansion, contraction, there you go. So it's 75% bullish on a little, on this doji candle right here. So general idea being is, which will be quite hard. Next, if you can keep this JMA to break back up above reverse wave trend, maybe go look for week. What's this? Is this the weekly mean? Are we already there? I need to do a little bit more zoom. You might want to go test your weekly mean. This is weekly level -1 to the downside. That's a monthly mean. So if you fail in this region, this was my next observation when I start going lower down. If we fail in this region, given that we've come this far down and we didn't touch our monthly mean, we got 8 days left in the month, you could say. It wouldn't be a stupid idea. So that's like 40 millicents down from here. Maybe a bear div that needs to get unwound in this region will be playing through. This looks alright. 90 minute. Those guys are turning around. Those guys have been red for a very long time, so they do want to go green, and they will confirm green when blue flashes off. Contraction, expansion, expansion. It's a pretty good little play coming up. 45 minutes. So we've got to make sure, we've got to look for things after this wick that's going to stop us from going into that monthly mean. Okay, and then we'll do a little bit of zooming out. So this thing's still under its trend here, has the opportunity to expand, and because it has the opportunity to expand, you can see that it can hit an outlier event at 4505. That happens if you close below reverse wave trend. So as you can see, that's the 6 hour pocket we're talking about over here. A lot of wicks in the region as well, a lot of confusion. Bear div coming in, which backs this thing to down here. Blue flashes are on, and we've hit VRE levels. So I suppose if we close above the JMA, the blue flashes off. It will turn off, and then you'll look for continuation out of here. But what are we going to do now? We're going to go put it on the 30-minute. So we're looking for some expansion. Sorry. I forgot that I had this microphone. I have a fly biting me. Wow, just slapped you guys with the microphone there. So you have 30-minute. If it keeps above reverse wave trend, it will have the opportunity to hold the 9 of bearish mean reversion. 30 minutes got some decent follow through, hit its outlier event, is looking to unwind a little bit to the upside here into 4558. That's just outside of our 6-hour target range there. So if that thing unwinds into this region here, 6-hour 4550, if it unwinds up into that region, where's 4550, we are literally a minute away from it. There you go. 4550 is where it has just been shorted. Keep above this reverse wave trend and it's going to be a lot easier for keep above this reverse wave trend. That has a lot more follow through. Okay, is this thing on the right line? Is this our latest flash? It's not on the right line. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, so I'll show you how we set up a distribution cone. Off, on, this thing reloaded. So we'll do, I think that'll be about like 130. If you all are here, oh damn, I was on 50. It's gonna go all the way down there. 70. And then we've got to do like 4 back. Okay, and on the money. So as you can see, we failed any one of these regions. Up here, I actually had the perfect short in. I was here just getting nailed, man. Positive drift was hectic. Over here, serious retails getting bought up, large buy thumb orders, just oaks milking. It was a little bit of a gamble over here, but I had to go to bed, man. It was 2:30 in the morning and we'd gone away from the daily mean, so I thought, fuck it, we can do something else. But yeah, the general trade was to catch this 15-minute distribution mean, and to be extra zealous and brave. I would have targeted this region here. So the fact that we're back up to it, what you're looking to do is you're going to look to hold above 15-minute reverse wave trend, given that there's a nice little pitch in it right now. If you hold above this reverse wave trend for like 30 minutes, you'll more than likely by then be at 4572. And now this is the same little pocket, right? This 15-minute thing right here is the same little pocket as the 6-hour. So you turn around, you hold here, hold in the pocket. That's pretty much the top. That's the top side of the 6-hour Laplace distribution band. So this is its little range. Okay, if it holds here, you're gonna have some volatility. Like there's a mean reversion play coming through. Here's a mean reversion play coming through. What's this? You're gonna need to look for a lot of expansion to keep that up. Alright. So that's what it's sort of fishing for. This is just underneath. Where was it? It's like 45 is the bottom side of the 6-hour level that we're looking at. So you're going to hold in this region. You can have DLP mean revert to the upside. You fail to hold in this region. You have this target 4525, which matches up with it's halfway to 4503. Okay, so I have a monthly mean down here and a weekly mean up here. So currently today's range with a little bit of weighting to the upside because I have a 15-minute cone over there, and the daily mean. It's a little bit more weighted to the upside with a pit stop at 4503 and maybe a wick run to 4481 if we haven't printed a new 15-minute cone. Otherwise, you get the same effect. You have a little wick run to this place, maybe back to 15-minute distribution, and then it maybe wants to try by end of day target 4644. I hope this was helpful. If you did like it and find it helpful, please do leave a like and subscribe. Ciao bella.